Dear traders, how's everyone doing today? This is Thomas. So I'm an analyst and a trader with OLYMP TRADE, and I'm happy to see you all and to present for you all and to talk for you here today. How has your trading year begun? And how's your January? Basically, the first month of this year. So maybe you have um, like new ideas, new accomplishments, new things that you want to share with maybe me or your fellow traders. So since we are all here in the same business, fighting against the market and trying to figure out where the market is going to move next. So that is the mystery, the mystery of the world, because no one knows markets where market will move next. Well, even though I wouldn't say that we never know. In fact, I would say that there are just different probabilities, and yeah, that's the thing. So, Binance Pay not working on my account. Yes, recently I think it all started last year with these regulator claims and regulator demands towards Binance. And basically, Binance was told that in order they want to continue doing business, they find the chairman and the founder of Binance. Basically, Binance they corrected those things that they were basically asked to correct. So that sort of helped a little bit, but that didn't really turn the tables. That didn't really turn the tide, and eventually. So yeah, I think eventually now Binance is still, or Binance or Binance Finance or Finance, so they are still experiencing these problems. So in this case, we kindly recommend that you use different wallets and different exchanges, various exchanges, and luckily there are tens and even probably a few hundred possible solutions, and probably 15, 20 among the most popular ones. Like, well, I mean, uh, in each country it's different. It's a different set of wallets, but yeah, there are also the so-called cold wallets and exchanges, and also wallets that are stored in your computer or mobile device. So um, the list goes on and on and on. And I think one of our sort of favorite ones so far is the so-called Wazir X. Um, and I wouldn't really, I mean, like, I don't want to give you some direct piece of advice in regards to, which one to prefer, which one to use. But I would say for India, for example, yeah, it says here it's basically meant for clients from India, and so it says basically India's best prices driven by highest liquidity. So yeah, liquidity is very, very, very high. They have 24/7 support, and so that can be a solution, like an option number one, like an alternative number one to Binance. And then yeah, as I said, there are so many different other crypto exchanges. So if you go to the website called Coin Market Cap, so we can go there, we can see that for ourselves, what's going on with the market. So the market cap 1.68 trillion. What was the highest one? I think the highest one was around, it definitely exceeded 2. Yeah, it almost did touch 3. So that was so we still have at least 50% upwards potential, and Bitcoin can easily move towards wow, like, really, it can go really high from here. So and we can remember that the total market cap even in 2017 was around like say the year started with probably like 15, something like that, and then it went up to, you know, almost a trillion. So that was the first major resistance. I think it was like around 700, 800, so closer to a trillion. And then in 2020, that threshold got breached, and we also a very quick rise towards 2 trillion and then 2.5 trillion dollars. Now, going back to, oh yeah, so what I started talking about. So here you have exchanges, the list of most popular exchanges, and probably not just most popular, but all exchanges. And as you can see, by market cap, basically, and trading volume, yes, Binance is still the biggest one, and then we have Coinbase, which is second largest, and I think that's why. I mean, that is why. Yeah, like Binance is basically constantly has constantly been under pressure because they are so big, and everyone else just so much further. Now we also have Kraken, KuCoin, OKX, Bybit, Bytestamp, Upbit, and guys, there are so many of them. So you can select the one that you like based on score. So this is user score, like on Metacritic. So this is the Metacritic for cryptocurrencies, right? Something like Hollywood, crypto Hollywood. Now, if you, how are you? Yeah, namaskar to you. I'm doing well, thank you. The year has begun pretty profitable, pretty in the money, in the green zone, which is always nice. Now, one question which is probably in Hindi, which I don't understand. So and the next one is about 5-second trade. So 5-second, really safe. Yes, no, profit now. Please see the profit in 5 seconds. So, guys, 5-second trading is so what can I say? It depends on your strategy. Some people manage to trade with 5 seconds. Now, I personally do not like trading 5 sec. I'm not like a big fan of 5-second deals, even though we can try. But the problem is that, as you can see, candlesticks and quotes in general, they are all over the place. You know, they jump up and down, and in my opinion, it is like so difficult to basically to predict where prices are going to move next. And also another thing is that, you know, you open a quote, you open a trade, and then it takes these few milliseconds to basically place a trade. And while you are placing a trade, so this quote like already changes a little bit. And I mean, it's possible, like 5-second trades is possible. You can sometimes make profits, but for example here, look, I have like 3 winning trades, 3 losing trades, and then once you start to think that you've sort of caught this drift, you're following this drift, and then something like boom happens. And so the laws of technical analysis, and I mean, like, by trading these 5-second trades, basically not enough time passes, and it's just not enough time for like the actual price move. So prices, they don't really move that upwards, they don't really move that downwards, they kind of move sideways, and you're trading in this what I call market noise. So I mean, basically, yes, you can still win, and probably you can build a profitable trading strategy. But according to my trading results, so I tried, and most of the time I mostly lose. So And even if you have 50-50 ratio between your winning trades and losing trades, still it's not enough, right? You've got to have like 55% profitable trades at minimum in order to stay profitable. But that is not so easy to do. So look, now so far I opened 12 trades, 50 of them closed with a profit. So that's 6 trades profitable, 6 trades out of the money, losing trades, and that basically net loss. That results in a net loss. And but at the same time, I could have just opened 1 or 2 trades in the same time, like 2, 3, maybe 5-minute trades. But I mean, it's impossible to tell, how they would have closed. Maybe they would have closed with loss. Maybe they would have closed with profit. But it's just a much I wouldn't say like safer way. Maybe it's not really the right word. It doesn't really apply. You cannot really say that trading is safer. Trading is always risky because we work with uncertainty and we always try to predict the pretty much the market moves. So we are always working with this like a little bit of randomness in trading, right? That's what we are trying to do. But if so this kind of trading, when you place too many trades, it's called over trading. And over trading, in fact, is one of the main factors. If you think about psychology of trading and like overall trading. So problem number one that many people say is over trading. When you want to place trades, like look, I'm a perfect example right now. So I started doing these 5-second trades. Just I wanted to show you 1 or 2. I wanted to give you a live example to demonstrate how this kind of trading works. And then in reality now I'm over trading. Like I cannot stop. It's like it pushes me. So this kind of quick adrenaline, quick dopamine, it basically stimulates me for opening more trades. And that's not really what you want to do. So instead, what you want to do is you want to concentrate on bigger moves, because like a very old example, like some example that I've probably mentioned so many times. So imagine you're a forex trader. So imagine you entered here at 10,000 and then you sell at 15,000. Do you feel happy? Oh yeah, you do feel happy. But let's imagine you had stayed in a trade for longer. Now Bitcoin is trading at $30,000. So pretty much this illustrates how many profits we usually leave on the table. We usually leave on the table and we just don't take it, right? So we are constantly walking on money, but a lot of this money basically seeps through our fingers. So the idea, the point is that you cannot really, like, on quick trades, I would say, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not denying the possibility to actually make money, but I'm saying that it's a little bit more difficult and less predictable. Whereas when it comes to, like at even 1 minute candlesticks, right? And here you can actually carry out some form of analysis. With 5-second trades, it is just impossible. You just trade by intuition. And maybe you're a person who is really on the same side with the market, so to say. So you've managed to, sort of synchronize your thoughts with how certain assets work and trade. So in that case, yes, you can be a profitable trader. You can make profits. But for most of us, it's just basically impossible. So, why withdrawal pending 1 month? So, dear traders, in case you have such cases like pending withdrawals, pending deposits, pending withdrawals and pending deposits, please address such questions to customer support, because customer support, they deal with that such issues. So, all right, guys, let's talk about markets, right? So USD CAD. USD CAD 1 hour time frame. Well, on 1 hour time frame, clearly we see uptrend, and we can see the nearest resistance level, right? So it's right here, not really far away from the current price. And let's have a look at 4 hour. So yeah, 4 hour. So we were downtrending, now then we reversed. A nice pattern here on the RSI indicator, a nice entry, and voila. So we are already here, 2.5, 2.5 figures, almost 2.5 figures above. So from 1.32 up to 1.34 and 5, and here we are. And yeah, so I think uptrend is more likely to continue. Now, guys, what I want to give you is some trading idea, a trading idea that, once again, I've been looking at for a long time, for a few weeks already. Well, maybe not a few weeks, but definitely level 1.10 on the Euro USD, right? So let's add a horizontal line here. So horizontal line, and now it's quite convenient to apply these drawing tools onto the chart. Voila. All right. So I almost got it right. So it's almost at 1.10, slightly above. All right. Now almost 1.10. Perfect. So as you can see, this is a strategic psychological level, and prices usually react strongly to this level. As you can see here, the third time here, for the third time here, then on the fourth time there was this breakout. Price then couldn't hold onto its gains. That was in the middle of the summer last year already, 2023. So then price dropped again, and so that was probably the fifth. So 1, 2, 3, kind of like fourth touch, fifth touch, sixth time, seventh time. Now there was this false breakout. We couldn't hold on to the gains on the Euro USD, and eventually it dropped. So we are here again below 1.10. So this gives me like, I even opened a few more trades. So my total exposure now on the Euro USD is 20,000, which is significant for me. I don't normally open such big trades, but I started. I mean, like, it's time to trade big. Why not? And also, such ideas, they don't happen too often. So you oftentimes have to wait for such a beautiful idea. So in this case, I've decided that the time has come, and I really wanna open the trade, and that's what I did. So, and I added up to this exposure, and I think that we can easily go downward. So considering strikes in Germany and strikes expanding onto other countries of the European Union. So everything is not really now in the favor of the European Union and the European United Currency altogether, obviously. And so that gives me some feeling that basically the euro will be losing ground against the United States dollar. So now the USD seems a little bit more favorable to me. All right, just a second. All right, so here I am. Now, I also think that there is another interesting trading idea, the USD JPY. So USD JPY, which is also worth mentioning, because we now reached level 145, and this starts to resemble our beloved head and shoulders pattern, like pretty big time, as you can see, like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Maybe not the perfect one, but very close. So in this case, it's worth opening a down trade with a relatively short stop loss, and then in case it doesn't work out, well, you can easily take that loss, small loss. Losses happen, and then you just turn around, and in case there is this role reversal pattern, then you open like this reversal pattern trade, and you ride all along, like, but now in the upwards direction. So one more currency that I want to talk about today is the GBP USD. So all right, it's already dropping, but I think it's not too late, so we can join this downwards movement. And once again, this is a beautiful kind of triangular breakdown. So let me go ahead and draw all right. So one trend line, and let's add another one. So as you can see, we have this triangular exit pattern, and so basically convergent triangle, right? Two lines are convergent of this triangle, and we also have this horizontal line or level of resistance right here. So yeah, almost 1.28. That's where it is. So yeah, this is the pattern, guys. A nice breakdown, very possible, very likely. So oftentimes, maybe you want to wait for a retest. So wait for the price to drop. So maybe break this level, because oftentimes there will be this the so-called a so-called retest, and then from that retest, that's role reversal pattern, and we can open some down trade now, maybe a little bit more kind of sure. Gives you more like confirmation, more surety. Now, questions. This is Forex. Yes, we also do talk about Forex, because on our platform we have 3 modes of trading. We have fixed time trades, Forex, and stocks. So you can also invest in stocks. So since I don't really see that many questions today, let me talk about our superstar of last week. So last week was very important for Bitcoin. What happened is basically the first trading day, I think that was on Thursday. Yeah, that's right. That was on Thursday. So the first day, the first real real trading day of the Bitcoin ETF, right? So exchange traded fund. Basically, this means that you can invest in Bitcoin without actually purchasing any Bitcoin, right? So that's how ETFs work. It's like you buy some stock, you buy some a share of ETF, but you don't buy, for example, IBM, Google, Apple, none of these technical stocks, but through this sophisticated ETF, exchange traded fund mechanism, you actually get profits in case those components of that ETF, which is ETF is made up from, if they grow in price, then basically your investments also go up, and if not, then they go down. Now, I think Bitcoin, generally speaking, has a lot of upside potential still. We have not, I doubt that we saw its highs, even though, well, I mean, we really came close, so 50, and that is so close to 60, right? So now we were only 20% away from 60, but my view is that it doesn't change, because I think we need, and it is very likely that prices will go further up, and I think the first take profits should be around 55 to 60, and not, that won't be the complete exit point, but just some partial, maybe, the profit taking. I think this currency and this currency pair, this asset, and other crypto assets, they have a lot upside potential. And also, I think what is happening, what started happening last week, is that Ethereum is starting to go faster in price than Bitcoin, because before it was like slowly, like this slow mover, and now last week it like burst into fire and rapidly grew to almost 2.7 thousand, even a little bit above. And now I think so if you compare these charts, so Bitcoin would be somewhere here already, kind of here, and Ethereum is probably 50% lower from where it should be. Like, if you think, if you somehow compare it with Bitcoin in a way. So my dear friends, daily tasks. So question about daily tasks. Daily tasks, we are working on them. We are working on the concept. They have not appeared on the platform, not just yet. Sometime in the future, yes, they will reappear on the platform, but probably, well, not probably, but definitely in a modified way. More okay, you're going to like it, I promise you. So something interesting in this regard is coming. So stay tuned, continue trading with us, you will not be disappointed. But even without daily tasks, so talking about regular trading activities, there are so many different options how you can actually profit from trading on the daily basis. So these trading options are pretty much these beautiful trading opportunities, they remain present, and every day there are like dozens of them. And if you are an active day trader, which means that you make a lot of trades intraday, you don't take them overnight, you don't keep them overnight, then those possibilities are almost countless. Now, maybe one final thing is brand. So brand, I would say brand has a lot of upside potential as well. We all know about what's going on in the Middle East, but it seems a little bit kind of, I mean, it's difficult to say, right? It's like, on the one hand, I'm talking about this new phase that took place last week probably on Friday in Yemen. So there was attacks on Houthis, on the Houthi fraction, and so far it's hard to tell because the maritime trade through the Suez Canal, maybe it reduced by 5%, but not more. So trade continues there, and it's kind of, that is why Brent is trading here at 77, $78 per barrel, not here and not yet here, because everyone is a little bit uncertain and people don't know. So investors don't know. So shall we start maybe selling Brent aggressively? Maybe, but it just doesn't seem that the time has come yet. So let's wait and see. And so let's see, let's start trading, let's get busy with trades, and let's see what this week brings to us. So thank you very much for your attention, guys. I remind you that we have trading webinars usually twice per week in all the languages that we speak on the platform. So do join those webinars, and good luck with your trades. And in case you have any questions, feel free to address them to customer support and ask them to get you in touch with your personal financial analyst. So guys from the VIP account team, from the VIP accounting team, they can, help you out. They can basically, help you in your trades and with well, pretty much any kind of question associated with it. Maybe sometimes we just need someone to talk to, just describe, ask their opinion, and yeah, oftentimes like a small conversation helps. All right, so wishing you a wonderful trading week, guys, and a wonderful trading day, and I will see you soon. So Thomas signing out. See you next week. Bye bye.